So this is what I'm going to use for my chocolate cake, and condensed milk. And these are my caramels, which you need 8 ounces of them. I got these from Walmart. And this is a 14-ounce bag. But you can put as many caramels as you like in it. The recipe calls for 8 ounces, so if you can measure out 8 ounces there, or just kind of guess about what it would be. We are supposed to mix the cake mix as directed on the box. So I'm going to pour the contents of the cake mix into this mixing bowl of mine. My cake mix is all blended well. I have poured half of the batter into this pan, and I'm spreading it out even, getting in all corners. Once I do this, I'm going to bake it for 20 minutes. Now I'm going to be making the caramel mixture. How many did you say we had in this? 36. We got about 36 caramels here. That's what we decided to have. Now I put in a half. It calls for 1 stick of butter, but 1 stick is equal to a half a cup. I'm going to let this melt, and when it melts, I'm going to add my sweetened condensed milk. I've just now brought my first layer of cake out of the oven. It baked for approximately 20 minutes. I'm still working on this. It's still trying to melt. I wanted to mention that you don't need to keep your burner on high. Keep it on close to low, but don't get it too high or it'll burn. Poking just a few little holes in my cake, the first layer, just so that the caramel mixture can seep down into this first layer a little bit. I'm going to add my sweetened condensed milk to this. Just blend it all up together and then let it cook. The longer you keep it on the heat, the more subject it is to burn. So as soon as everything is melted and incorporated good, I would advise just go ahead and get it off the heat. Now I'm going to pour this over top of my first layer evenly. Out evenly. I'm going to get my other part of my batter, pour it over top of this even. Try not to spread it too drastically or you'll mess up your caramel. Just kind of tap it every now and then in the corners and on the sides. Now I'm going to bake the rest of this until it's done, and I'll be back. Taking the cake out of the oven, and I'm going to let it cool. When it cools, I will put a slice on my plate, and I will show you what the inside of it looks like. Notice around the edges of the cake, you'll see that caramel feeling oozing out. And this is what the inside looks like in between the two cake layers. There's a big lot showing on this side. This is a real delicious, yummy cake.